Alright, this is my final iteration for my LittleBigPlanet platformer 2D level. For the most part here, this first section I just added some clutter and some detail, so to sell the idea that it's more of a slum area. Throughout the level I added collectibles to help guide the player as they do things or help challenge them in different ways. So here it's like, you know, usually you just run across this bridge, but here you can like jump across and get some collectibles, helps fill some empty space. I added a new dialogue option here to help introduce the player to the world. I swapped these two billboards so you learn about the world before you hear about the economy system it has. Added some clutter here to help make this first part a little less drab and a little less, you know, running forward. Added the title here with like little camera effects so you see as you're running past it. For the most part here, it's just adding collectibles. Most of this didn't change. Added some details of this room so it looks more like a living space as opposed to just a place where you meet some random NPC. Added a sign here so this building being empty makes a little bit more sense. Then I added collectibles throughout to help teach the player their mechanics, how to use the jumps, as you'll see when I play it. Added a ramp here so things are a little bit more interesting if they fall. It's not just drop down and then jump back up. You know, they get held with a slide there. It's kind of interesting. And added bubbles here to help guide the player through their up and away, their jump and their dare dash. I think that's good because there's no other test of this mechanic, so this way they have less of a chance to fail it. Let's play it. Didn't change anything, I hope. Still have this bit of narrative here. Still teaching the player that their only way to go is basically this direction. The camera angle still tells them that the window is the place to go, and the prompt there tells them X is to jump. Added a window here so that you can't jump up and like get to the blocks without solving this puzzle over here. Still have this mechanic here to teach the player other mechanics of LittleBigPlanet of grabbing and stuff like that. So this says that hanging things can still be grabbed. Soft looking things can also be grabbed. Added bubbles there. Added some details on some of these buildings. And a new dialogue option here. Got the checkpoint right there. And then we're on to the title of the game, Poverty of Speech. And test some player here, so if they die, if they drop them here, they're gonna die. And again, the camera effect here so that the player knows what they're getting into before they jump. Ah, crap. Add some bubbles here to help make that a little bit more interesting. Now the player has access to their newer mechanics here of up and away. They go on to this part. You can see the middle bubble here is positioned such that the player, if they were to press the double jump there, they have the proper jump timing. This helps teach the player with collectibles that, you know, that's the proper timing to jump in these situations. So I have this section here where there's a drop down, so if the player were to fail this challenge, they just drop down and safely get back up here to double jump. And help guide them with those bubbles again. And that's the level.